Ecdysis. Ecdysis. Okay.
Ecdysis.
That's a hard one.
Gotta look it up.
Okay.
Ecdysis.
Ecdysis.
Ecdysis is the biological process of shedding an outer layer or molting, which allows organisms to grow by discarding an old, rigid exoskeleton to make way for a larger one.
Like a butterfly?
Like a snake.
Oh my God. Hence the album. Do you like the album art?
I love the album art.
I think it's like really chic and like clean,
cute.
crisp. Like it feels very new.
Yeah.
Like it's so new era.
Definitely signifying a new era. And like to me, like the album art almost seems like this, like the album art and also the format of all the tracks on the album all being in lowercase.
Yeah.
Which they've never done before. Signifies new era to me. And for some reason, to me, it like leans towards like electronic.
Like the lowercase especially.
Yeah, that.
To me, it
and
feels
then
like really young and like modern a bit.
Yeah, 100%. But even like the like lime green background on the snake, like it's like giving electronic to me. So I'm like super curious if we're gonna come across anything with like electronic sounds.
Yeah.
In the songs.
I mean,
like, that's not something that they do
always.
Yeah.
And so I love it.
Yeah.
I love to see it
definitely
being incorporated.
All right. Well, this will now be our 4th song on the album that we've listened to.
Yes. Milky Madonna.
We've listened to Milky Madonna, My Mind is a Mountain, and Infinite Source.
Yes.
We recorded Infinite Source last week when the album dropped, but sadly,
we
technical difficulties. So now here we are, song number 4, and excited to see what we have in store. I feel like it's going to be different because Infinite Source was different, I would say, than their usual sound. And
but it still sounded just like so well produced, so crispy clean.
100%.
Like, you know, typical Deftones, like they definitely lived up to the standard with this album. But I do feel like it just sounds extra crispy so far.
Yeah. And I thought that the first 2 singles sounded just like classic them. Like it was nothing different, nothing like out of their box.
Not super new era like we were thinking.
Right. So I am thinking that we will move on into some other like new era type sounds. We'll see. But we were saying last week that Infinite Source sounded super like intimate, which is very Deftones. Yes. But it did seem like extra intimate.
It felt like we were the only ones in the room listening to it, which we were.
We certainly were.
We certainly were, but I feel like even if we were at a show.
Yeah. Well, you're saying that
I felt that way at the show we went
whenever
to.
Chino plays live, you feel like it's just y'all.
I did feel that way for like one song when we went.
Do you remember what song? What song?
I don't remember what song.
Okay.
And I wish I did, but like I think I was just really connected in that moment, and that's why it felt really intimate. But also like I've always felt like their music felt really intimate. It's kind of like one of those bands that like it's like if you know, you know, and if you don't know, and you're like in the car with somebody and you just so happen to be playing Deftones, they might be like,
they don't like.
No, like they might be like, ooh.
Oh, are you trying to hint at something type thing?
Yeah.
I mean, not to bring it up again, but like it is like sexy metal.
Less metal, more sexy.
Yeah, but like it has like definitely riffs.
It has like
in it
sexy undertones.
Yeah.
Chino has such a raspy, like atmospheric voice while also
atmospheric.
Like, don't you think?
I mean, yeah. Out of this world.
Out of this
extraterrestrial.
Yeah. Oh, Chino.
Oh, Chino.
That jumping bean.
I was literally about to say that.
That's like what we were thinking the entire time we were at the show because like we had no idea he was going to have so much energy.
An insane amount of energy. Like he seemed like he's 20 years old. Like
he was jumping off platforms. He was like sprinting around the stage.
Yeah, man was definitely drenched in sweat.
Oh, he was in a white tee, I believe, and it was like see-through. Yeah, that was
he did have
show.
an insane amount of energy, and so did the entire crowd. Like, it was a really, really fun show.
It was.
Even with
in the nosebleeds.
Our obstructed view.
We bought tickets that said obstructed view, and we were like, surely it won't be that obstructed.
Bad.
Oh no, it was very obstructed.
Very, like, the worst view I've ever had at a show ever.
Maybe me too. And it's not like the tickets were cheap.
No.
Like, we paid a pretty penny.
We just kept thinking they would go down. Like,
no, I know. That's where we messed up.
Mm-hmm. So, like, lesson learned on that. But also,
you never know.
We've learned that lesson many times before.
Yeah, and every time we're like,
next time we won't do this.
All the bots bought them. It's like, no, the fans bought them.
I remember...
What, Pierce the Veil?
No. Well, God, yeah, Pierce the Veil. Those certainly did not go down. But for movements, we were like, oh, those will go down. So we're like at a bar, day of the show, night of the show.
Yeah, we're like, we're going to find tickets.
Just like
no
waiting.
biggie.
But they sold out.
I know.
And no one would resell them. That was the issue for movements. And then we had to like stand in line, and there was a resident scalper at the venue that we were at, and he was like, oh, I'll help scalp y'all some tickets. And it was just a very interesting experience.
And then that random guy ended up having an extra ticket, and he's like, you guys can just come in with me.
Yeah, and that was nice.
That was so nice.
But yeah, so very obstructed view, but still did.
Very sick show though, and the Mars Volta opened for them. Longtime favorite of mine, which they sounded great, but they sounded a lot different than I was expecting them to live.
Yeah.
I can't sit here and lie. I think that they sounded better on the record.
Be that way sometimes.
It be that way sometimes.
All right. Well, really excited to just get into it, see what track number 4 has in store for us.
Yes, me too. Hey guys, welcome back to Heartcore. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Abby.
And today we're going to be listening to some Deftones.
Yep, this is Ecdysis.
Yes. Hard word.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ecdysis.
Ecdysis. Already sounds different.
Sounds extraterrestrial.
Because Chino's out of this world.
He is out of this world. But it does sound... I don't know how to describe it.
Me either. It reminded me of something, but I'm going to have to like come back to that. Yeah.
I'll replay it.
Okay.
Love that line, shakes our bones awake.
Yeah, that's good.
I was thinking through that whole first stanza about when we recorded Infinite Source, before we started listening to it, we sang what we thought it would sound like.
Yes.
And we had guessed pretty correctly.
We did so well because there's like the echo.
Yeah.
And we did that originally. Yeah. That was so crazy of us, actually.
It was fun. I wish we would have done that for this one.
Dang it.
But... It has...
I like all the lyrics.
I do too.
Like, these are my favorite lyrics of the 4 that we've heard now.
I fully agree. And what I was hearing in it is the similar guitar and Infinite Source that I really, really liked.
That you really liked.
Yeah. Like
no,
in
I
the
definitely
background.
agree. It's
I
like
don't know how to
tying it in
describe
maybe
it, but it's
bit.
going like that.
like just like that.
Yeah.
You know what also it's kind of giving? It's kind of giving Smashing Pumpkins.
I don't know a ton of Smashing Pumpkins, but I'm trying to think. Like, don't they sing that 1975 song?
Like 90s.
I do love that song, but I don't hear a similarity.
Really? I really hear it. I think it's the way he's like drawing out his words in this song and like man, like the beat kinda.
Okay. I'll think about it.
This is darker and more sultry.
Yeah,
obviously.
I love that guitar. I do feel like the like instrumental part of that definitely had electronic undertones to it.
Yeah, like slightly for sure.
Like very slightly and like very much like in the background, but it like has it. And that's kind of what I was thinking we would get from this album.
Yeah, so you were thinking you were getting a little bit like experimental.
Yeah, which like, ooh, is it kind of like psychedelic-y?
It definitely has psychedelic vibes. Yeah. I feel like a lot of their music does. But
but like this one like a little bit more. Like a little bit more of like a mix of psychedelic and electronic.
Yeah, I like the direction it's going a lot.
Me too.
I love when an album you can like play it all the way through.
Yeah,
and like the last song goes into the next
drifts
song.
into it.
And like that sounded like that could be what was happening, but I don't know for sure.
We could hear it.
Okay, let's
God, I freaking love the guitar in Infinite Source. I was thinking, like, while the song was ending, I was like, okay, does this one top Infinite Source for me? And then I was thinking it kind of does, but now that I just heard, like, the intro to Infinite Source, like, I think Infinite Source still tops it for me. It does, yeah. Like, I love the sound of it. Oh, remember? I was thinking that it sounded like classic, like, late 90s, early 2000s, like, indie rock, alternative rock, like, in a rom-com movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I was talking about the ending scene in 10 Things I Hate About You, when it's like this like all-girl punk rock band like playing on the top of a roof and it like pans out.
You could have just like inserted that song.
You could insert the song into it and
it would have fit
for that reason.
That's why you love it.
I love it.
Yeah. See, and I've never seen that movie. Don't come for me.
My favorite movie ever.
It's your favorite?
Favorite rom-com ever. But like up there in my favorite movies ever.
But you love rom-coms.
Yeah.
So it's got to be up there.
Definitely top 5 movies ever.
Of all time.
All time.
10 Things I Hate About You. I can picture
Jordan Joseph Levitt.
Levitt.
Gordon Joseph Levitt.
Levitt. I love him.
Gordon Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
He's a baby in that movie, and I love him.
Can you tell me who Joseph Gordon-Levitt reminds you of? Like another actor? Like his, like kind of like somebody that looks a little bit like him, but it's not him. It's kind of how I feel about Keanu Reeves and Adam Driver. Like they're kind of one in the same. They're same, but different. And I literally love both of them. But like I feel like Joseph Gordon-Levitt also has one of those same, but different people that I love. And I just like can't think of his name.
I've talked about it before, but I can't think of it. Anyways, so for me, Infinite Source
still tops
is top for me. Okay. I just love the guitar in it.
See, I think not the single, but I think the song we listened to today tops the 4 that we've listened to.
Okay.
Yeah, I really liked it. It's just like Chino's voice.
Yeah.
It's just like
amazing.
He has such a hot voice. He really does. And he has so much control.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. it's so beautiful. And I think like the way that he was like drawing out his words, especially in this last song.
Yeah.
Was really touching my soul.
Touching your soul. Wow. Mm-hmm. Did it feel intimate again?
It literally felt so intimate again.
I think everything he plays just is intimate.
It has like a touch of
intimacy.
I'm not kidding.
No, I fully understand.
But now I'm like, okay, where's the album going?
I don't know, but like I'm really excited to listen to it. Like now, like we finally can.
No, I know. Now it's
or
time.
Are we gonna wait?
Well,
that's what we were debating
last week. Yeah. So I feel like it depends if we get enough comments asking to wait.
Yeah.
And then we'll wait.
We shall.
And we'll do the rest of the album or whatever. Yeah. Maybe like a speed run.
Yeah.
Of like that, like the rest of the songs in one video.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Let us know what y'all want to see because then we can just take direction.
Yeah. If you want to see the rest of Private Music, happy to do that. If there's a different album,
we'll wait it out.
Happy to do that. Again. Yeah, we'll wait for like a week. And then
yeah, we can't wait much longer than a week.
No, this one needs to drop tomorrow.
Can't be like Sleep Token.
No. But I know there's a lot of good albums. A lot of albums dropped on the same day this album dropped.
Wait, on the same day?
Yeah, big day of
music.
Of album dropping. So there was Private Music. Mm-hmm. Then there was a Hot Mulligan album.
Oh, wow.
We Came as Romans.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. Mm-hmm. Signs of the Swarm. Woes Me. Yeah, those are the main ones. And then The Devil Wears Prada released a single. Dayseeker also.
I know. We've been getting lots
of comments of Dayseeker. And like I
know a couple of songs.
I've heard a couple songs.
But like I don't know anything
nothing that I could name off the top of my head. But I know I've liked what I've heard. So I would be happy to dig more into them.
Need to hear Woes Me and Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, I'm really excited to hear the Devil Wears Prada.
I mean, you have to be excited for Hot Mully.
You know, I'm not like...
You weren't blown away by the single.
Yeah. Big Load or whatever that was. Like, I was just like, yeah. So it didn't, like, get me, like...
Didn't get you hype.
Gnawing at the cage of my enclosure or anything like that.
No, we can't have that.
No. So far, we've heard 4 songs off of this album. Do you think that it could potentially surpass any of your previous favorite albums?
Oh, from albums.
Deftones. Yep, albums.
It's possible. There's always a possibility because what if there's like the most fire track you've ever heard on the album and I haven't got there yet, you know? So is it possible? Yeah. Is it likely? Absolutely not. What about you?
Oh, okay. I would say that it could still be a strong possibility.
With how contender? Much? What's your favorite Deftones album?
Around the Fur.
Okay.
Definitely my favorite.
Definitely the best album art.
Yes. Iconic album art.
One of the most iconic album arts of all time.
The thing for me with like Deftones albums and like picking a favorite, it's really hard because like there's a solid 4 favorite songs on each album.
Okay, yeah.
So
you want to like mix them all together and make a mega album.
If I could make a mega album, that would be my dream. Or if I could like write my own set list, that would also be a dream because
that's always the dream.
At our show, I was mega let down on our set list.
You were so sad
because Chino didn't play my favorite song, even though I really asked him to. I personally asked him to with my own sign, and I know he saw it all the way up in.
Abby was begging for lotion
all the way up in aisle 3000.
That thing way up there
behind the speakers
in the heavens. Literally.
In the clouds.
In the clouds.
But yeah, so I was disappointed by that. But if I could build my own mega list, it'd be like
I was sad
4 songs
for you.
from each.
You just kept
album.
holding out hope.
I was.
You didn't look at the set list before, or did you? And that's why you were like excited.
I don't remember. I thought like
okay. You had hope though.
Either I didn't look and I was like, for sure, there's no way he doesn't.
Yeah.
Or I had looked and he played it at a separate show.
Okay.
And I was like,
yeah,
he'll do it.
Disappointing nonetheless.
One of the two. Knowing me, I probably looked. I like to look at set lists beforehand.
I go both ways. But
because I think that like I don't like to be let down. So like I'd rather know beforehand.
See, it depends how much how much of the music I know of the band.
If they're like one of my like up there bands, I'm looking.
See, if they're one of my up there bands, I'm not looking because I'll know the entire discography. Whereas if it's somebody that I don't know that well, I need to prepare and then I need to like teach myself the words beforehand. Like if there's like too big of a discography and then I like don't know every single song, it's like, oh, I'm not going to go to a show and then like not know 75% of the songs.
No, 100%. I guess I just like pick and choose when it's bands that I don't know everything. Like sometimes I really will educate myself because like it's always just like the best thing ever to go to a show and know every single song. Like that's just like
But when you go to a show and you didn't prepare and then you love it and then afterwards you're like, why wouldn't I prepare so I could like really soak that in live?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So like that is the reason why I do look for even bands that I love and know the entire discography. And then second piece being that I don't want to be disappointed. Because usually if it's a band that like I really love, like my favorite songs might be like deeper cuts than maybe they would put on a set list. And so like might as well prepare myself for the letdown early.
I'm almost
instead of holding on hope for every single call.
I'm almost always let down.
Yeah. I mean,
like at a show that I love because it's just like
if you've been a fan for like forever. Years and years and years and like through all the albums, like,
they're
not going to play every song.
I know. I totally understand every song, but like play one deep cut. Because the people that are there, like, sure, there might be, like, some masses. Yeah. But at the end of the day, they're all fans. That's why they're there. And so, like, we all want to hear a deep cut so desperately.
Yeah. And that's what I've loved about, like, this, like, resurgence of, like, a Eras tour.
I'm obsessed.
Because, like, if you're, like, some bands, like, don't really play their older music at all.
No,
like,
totally. No, listen,
won't
I'm not
even scratch their first couple
with the
albums.
Eras tour. But I'm obsessed with the concept of how Taylor plays a new song
but don't
every
lie.
night.
You were keeping updated with the Eras tour.
No, I was. I regret not going.
Yeah.
Like, I do regret not going.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sure you had a blast.
I mean,
without me. But
Pierce the Veil's Eras tour was top tier. Because they do not play songs.
They still didn't have the right set list.
No, I mean, they still aren't going to, like, play, like... Obviously, it's not going to be made by us, so we'll have our gripes always. But
even when we went to frickin' Jaws last year, they didn't even play my favorite song off of that.
They're never going to play your favorite song ever.
If they don't ever play Even When I'm Not With You, I'm Still With You.
You're going to have to just, like, hire Vic. Track him down and hire him for one song.
That man is not hireable.
He's not even hireable for a cameo.
No, he's not.
He needs to get back on there.
You would know that.
I would know that.
Abby bought me a Kellen Quinn cameo for my birthday, drunkenly.
I did originally go on there looking for Vic.
I figured, but Kellen gave it his all.
He did.
He sang to me. He sang my favorite.
Roger Rabbit.
He sang Roger Rabbit, favorite Sleeping with Sirens song. He told me he loved me. Happy birthday.
He said he loved you like 8 times.
I know.
Like,
and he
loves
and
you.
he like heard our origin story and like how we met and like fell in love
with each other.
How we fell in love with each other. Yep. I love you. No.
That's crazy.
How we fell in love with knowing that we both love the same kind of music.
Yes. We bonded over loving the same music.
That was our origin story.
It was.
We met at work.
We did. Locked eyes.
Knew immediately.
Instantly saw something there.
Totally.
But then, I don't know if I've ever told you this. I feel like I've told you this.
What?
But like, I stalked your Instagram.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Really?
And saw that you were at a Dance Gavin dance show the night before. And I was like, the night before you started.
I went to it.
Like, I looked at your Instagram and looked at your story.
Oh my God. And I was so dead body.
I bet.
But I had to go.
Yeah.
You know? And actually,
I can't believe I've never said that out loud before.
It was a bit of a disappointment at the show because Well, actually, disappointment's a big word. Tillian is my favorite era of lead vocalist for DGD, and he had just kind of exited the band, but before he had like actually exited. And so they had Andrew perform some of the songs. And they actually had Kurt Travis opening for them. And so he performed some of the songs too. So that was super, super cool. But I didn't know that was happening at the time.
Yeah.
Because like we weren't informed.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what the heck? But then I was like, I get it, you know?
Yeah.
But that was diabolical of me to go before my first day at my new job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to go
like
night-night,
that's how
like,
I knew.
immediately. I can't believe that you stalked me and that you never told me.
But like I wasn't into Dance Gavin Dance before I met you.
True.
So like I still didn't know that like we were the same wave.
Yeah.
But I knew that we were at least around the same wave.
You could have scrolled down a little bit and you would have knew.
I could have, yeah. I didn't go too deep, you know.
Or on my Instagram, I think I still have it, like a entire like highlight section of vinyl. You would have been like, yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. I knew there was a little something there. I just didn't know that it was exactly the same.
The first band we ever talked about together was Pierce the Veil.
Yeah. So that's my number one of number ones.
Absolutely. Pierce the Veil is in my top 5 favorite bands.
Okay. Anyways, back to Deftones.
Back to Deftones.
How did it compare to your favorite album?
Okay, so
you said that it's a low likelihood to surpass your favorite album. What's your favorite album?
I can't say that my favorite album is either White Pony or Diamond Eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, two
great albums.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick between them.
They're both like hand in hand. Kind of like you said, like if I could just like chunk 4 songs from each, that'd be like my dream album, I guess. Because like I have probably 3 or 4 songs that are like holy grails from each.
Exactly.
But no, like the chances of this surpassing is
But there's
slim.
still over 4 songs left.
No, I know. And then that's what's crazy. Like there's been albums lately that I've been like, oh, is that my new favorite song from that band? Like I didn't think that anything
possible.
was ever going to top it.
Yeah.
Not to bring everything back to Sleep Token, but it's just like, I'm so sorry. Like, Emergence is one of my favorite Sleep Token songs of all time, and I didn't think that was ever going to happen.
Yeah.
But no, like...
I do feel that way about Infinite Source. Like, I do think that would be in one of my holy grails.
Do you think it'll be such a holy grail that you have to deem this your album of albums?
No.
Okay.
Like it doesn't surpass my favorite songs on other albums.
Okay, what if you hear
it would never
song?
surpass Lotion?
Sure.
Nothing will.
No. Well, let us know y'all's thoughts in the comments. If you have a favorite song on this new album, if you really enjoyed this song, we'd love to chat about it in the comments. And if you guys have any other suggestions as well, other albums that have just come out, some music that you'd like us to review, let us know.
Yeah, and thanks so much for watching, as always. And if you enjoyed listening to us yap about Deftones and also a lot of other things other than Deftones, make sure to show our buttons some love, and we will see you on the next video.
Yep.
Bye.